Hello, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how you can win with the Astra Militarum Infantry Squad. So, before I begin, if you'd like to watch more videos like this one, please hit the subscribe button and smash the bell button with your chainsword. So, yeah, there we go. So, the Infantry Squad from the Astra Militarum. So this is a troop choice. You get 10 models in it. One of them is a sergeant, and the sergeant is usually armed with a las pistol and a chainsword. The rest of you guys are armed, and 9 dudes are armed with las guns, which are not the best guns in the world. So we'll go over the quick bit of the stats. So basically, they move 6 inches, standard. Their weapon skill is 4, ballistic skill 4, strength and toughness 3, wounds 1, attacks 1, unless you're the unless you've got a heavy weapon squad or a sergeant in that squad, and he has attacks 2. Standard is leadership 6, which is really smelly, and the sergeant's is a 7. I mean, you'd expect it to be less than a Space Marine. The save is a 5+. So that is a power level 3 unit, and base, everything base. The 4 points a model, so it'll be 40 points for those guys. So the las gun, that is a rapid fire 1 weapon, so a bit like a bolt gun. It's 24 inches. Sounds cool, but it's strength 3, AP nothing, and damage 1. Las pistol is pistol 1, 12 inches, same as the other. So doesn't sound very impressive, does it? So other options you get is that you can take a special weapon, so you can put like a plasma gun, mel gun, grenade launcher, flamer, things like that in the infantry squad, so you can get an extra special weapon, which is cool. You can make 2 of them into a heavy weapon squad, so they can have a mortar, missile launcher, lance cannon, autocannon, heavy bolter. If I've missed one out, tell me in the thingies below, and the comments below. But you can have a multitude of heavy weapons or special weapons within there, so that's kind of cool. I mean, they are hitting on a 4+, so it's like a 50-50 whether they're going to hit or miss, so, you know, it's alright. It's alright for 40 points squad base without any extras. That's not so bad. But oh yeah, so the sergeant can have a ranged weapon, or change his chainsword for a power sword if he really wants to. You can, yeah. But basically, you can take like a bolt gun, which is, as we all know, bolt guns. So it makes his gun a lot better, so they'll fire a bit better. That's probably what I would do. I mean, so guardsmen, they don't sound very impressive. They're quite cheap, so you basically can throw them away. The way they start to shine is with the orders. So you would have to have either a company commander or a platoon commander next to them. I believe it's within 3 inches, and he can issue orders. There's quite a few, and basically it makes them perform better. So I'll do a quick rundown. I'm not going to read the full wording, but I will go over it. So the first one is take aim. That means reroll 1s to hit. If you have the Cadian Regiment as your keyword, you already reroll 1s to hit. However, if you issue that order, it rerolls all failed hits. So that's pretty sweet. Otherwise, you're pretty much hitting nearly like Space Marine, so, you know, cool. And you can move with doing that. Without the re-rolling all shots, you know. Anyway, the second one, which is quite popular, is the first rank, second rank fire, which turns las guns and hotshot las guns into rapid fire 2, which pretty much, not dead on, is between about 18 and, my maths is terrible, within 12 inches, it's between about 20 and 40 shots, roughly. Not dead on, because we're missing like 4 shots off there. 18 and 36 shots, strength 3, so that's alright, you know, within 12 inches, so a bit scary. bring it down, which is reroll once to wound, which basically means you're more likely to wound. Forwards for the Emperor. That is an order that is issued. You can shoot even if you advance, so you can still move. I believe I had it as between 7 and 12 inches and still shoot, so you can basically make the lasguns nearly 36 inches if you wanted to go that way. Get back in the fight. You can shoot even if you've fallen back. So basically you can be assaulted, you can run back. Normally you won't be able to shoot. Given that order, they can shoot. So basically it gives them a bit of an edge they wouldn't normally have. The other one is move. So no shooting. Instead you move, but you must advance. So basically, if you add an advance move or a run, a move previous turn, you can effectively move between 14 and 24 inches. That's pretty sweet and pretty fast, in my opinion, especially for a humble guardsman. Effectively run a space marine. Outrun a space marine. Fix bayonets. Good gosh, I can't speak English today. This one you basically can fight. As long as you're within 1 inch, you can fight as if it's the fight phase. So you can get some more digs in. Plucky guardsman. So, one moment. So, as you can see right there, using the order system, you can get a lot more bang for your buck. To all the American fans out there, hello. Yeah, basically the guardsmen can become almost superhuman if you want to be a bit fluffy about it. They can run faster, shoot better, and thingy with a little encouragement. That's all you need in life. So, you can keep them on objective in the back thingy and have someone to give them orders. And they can, if they like this, so Cervicadians, you give them either the reroll ones to, give them the bring it down order, reroll ones to wound. They've got reroll ones to hit. They're going to be almost shooting like Space Marines for a third of the price. Pretty much spot on, which is good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the way I tend to play them, especially in 8th edition, is I tend to play them in Chimeras. So for around 100 points for a Chimera, 140 for the full thing. You're going to get a fast, relatively high toughness, 3-up save, with it, you can count it about 20 odd wounds if you count the guys inside the meat inside of the can. Around about 20 wounds, nearly, not quite, that's a bit of a lie, but let's call it an elaboration of the truth. So, yes, you're going to get a pretty fast thing. With the lad's going to raise, you're going to get what you would get from the standard guardsman on a tank. They can still fire using that, not out of it like they could in the past. Because we just pop up and fire 2 weapons, so that would be one tactic we can't do anymore. We won't go on about that. We're not bitter, honest. Yes, so you're going to get a multi-laser and a heavy bolter, and you're going to get you're going to get the standard guardsman shots pretty much anyway. Why wouldn't you? I mean, it's pretty decent. So the 2 ways I would suggest winning is have a guy to order them. Platoon or company commander in the backfield on an objective, so they're going to sit there, keep it safe, and you can basically give them a relative amount of, a lot of shots relatively, albeit strength 3, to possibly damage any people who want to come at them, or the objective grabbing way, which is with a Chimera. That's pretty much it. I mean, I could go into like orders and stuff, stratagems and stuff, but I think this is philosophical, right? You could spend a lot of points on them, give them loads of equipment, you could use a lot of stratagems on them, but at the end of the day, these are guardsmen. They're a troop choice, they're alright, they're not awesome, but the less you invest, the more you're going to get out of them. I know it sounds stupid and kind of counterintuitive, but if you load up on like a plasma gun, a melt gun, a las cannon, and you're running around the board with them, trying to get the most out of them, you're not. If you're going to set them on the back, maybe give them a special weapon or a heavy weapon, and you're not going to run around, they're going to sit on an objective. They can win a game sitting on objectives. Boring? Maybe. they can do it. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent here, but I think I've got the basic message. Chimera, transport, or certain objective. That seems to be the way to win with them. If you liked this video, pop one of them on it. If you didn't, one of these bad boys. Comments down below, obviously, always welcome. So, yeah, I think I'm out, Ace.